So as you go out, you look at every company, you're looking at all the emerging technologies. Are there, I don't want to, you don't have to pick winners, but are there pieces of tech that you're seeing right now that you think are absolutely awesome, that if you're a real estate agent, you take a look at?
No. And that's where I'm going to be kind of the contrarian and give you the counter thing. I mean, if you're an agent, my advice is like skip the conferences, skip the sessions, skip all this noise, and focus on just doing a great job, for your clients. I mean, I did this research last year where we did all this secret shopping and online leads.
Tell us about that. What'd you find?
The headline is that 50% of leads are never contacted. So the more
even today, wait, I got to stop you, dude. It's been 20 years that we've been saying speed the lead and contact within 3 minutes, and people are paying for them. They're buying them.
I know.
You're serious? You're sure?
Yeah. No, let me tell you about the project. And if you, I don't know, it's online and it's all free. You can check it out. But, I wanted to know. I'm addicted to research. So I wanted to know. I funded this research. So what we did is we did a bunch of online leads. So basically we went to not Zillow and Realtor.com. Like they're set up to deal with leads, but all the other brokerage websites, right? Think about every time you hear a company saying like, oh, Jason, you need to have a website and you're going to spend $20,000 on it. You have a website, there's a form. It's stuff like that. It's brokerage websites. So we did over 100 of these tests nationally, 25, 30 different brokerages. And, we went in, we filled out the lead form, and then we just waited to see what would happen. And we're not idiots. Like we made ourselves sound like good leads, like beautiful leads, right?
Just buying in 48 hours, plenty of cash. Call now.
Not scam leads, good leads. And then we also did it with open homes. We went into same thing. We picked all these open homes across the country, the variety of markets, right in the median price point.
I'm sorry. You mean open houses? You walked in.
Yeah. Sorry. Open houses. Yeah.
Okay.
Just walk in. We hired people to professionally do this. They didn't look like they just wandered in off the street. They were nicely dressed, asked all the right questions, all that stuff. And yeah, like I forget what the numbers were, but even for open houses, like think about that. That's somebody demonstrating, on a cold day, they're going to drive around, go into an open house. It was like only 47% of the time somebody would be asked for their contact information. And then, basically like half the time they wouldn't get contacted. Jason, I did it. I went into an open house just to see. And, I was asked if I wanted a cookie, but I wasn't asked for my phone number or email address. And you hear that all the time and you're like, oh, that's a weird outlier. But at the end of the day, 50% of all of these leads were simply not followed up. And I get it. There's so much garbage out there. But you know what? If you're not going to respond to a lead, like take the form down off your website. Don't pretend.
Get into a different business.
Yeah. It's like
by the way, that's the research project that I'd love to now go back and fund, which is finding out why they didn't respond to the lead. There's got to be some reasons.
Yeah. I mean, there have to be. I think that the number one reason is, for better or worse, real estate agents have been conditioned that online leads are garbage. I get bombarded. One agent showed me like their WhatsApp channel of all this stuff coming in. We were going through it and it's like scam. I mean, it is. It's scam.
Did you confirm or disprove your hypothesis? Do you begin these studies with a hypothesis, or do you go in and just say, I don't know the answer and I'm going to do all this research?
Yeah, that's it. I'm attracted to the data. I want to see what it is. I didn't really have a hypothesis. I've heard, right? We've all heard, oh, nobody responds to leads. I'm like, all right, what does that actually mean?
You proved it.
Yeah, sadly. And, the number one thing everybody says is what you said, which is, wait a minute, that's what the number was 10 years ago. I did a study 20 years ago. My brokerage did something 12 years ago. It's always like 50%. So you can, that's great. You can go on social media, go viral, do all this crazy stuff. Or you could just kind of call your leads back and, one of those is going to move the needle here.